Hello everyone, welcome to Maths IEC. This is GCSE Maths exam hack series. This is another technique that we need to know to do certain calculations quite quickly in your head. Look at these calculations. We have situations where we need to divide numbers by things like 5 or 50, 500, 5000. So anything that starts with a 5 and then sometimes ends up with multiple zeros. So how do we do these? Normally, I have seen what students do is they divide it like this. 23 divided by 5. 5 goes into 2, none, move the 2. 5 goes into 23, 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20, remainder 3, like that. You can do that. Some people do it like by going down, like let me just finish this one actually, like that. The other way is just to do it the normal long way, so like that. 5 goes into 2, none. 5 goes into 23, 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 23 take away 20 is 3. Take a 0, that decimal dot here, and that is 6. So both these methods can be a little long and difficult to do. What I suggest is whenever we have something that starts with a 5 and then sometimes 5 on its own, sometimes 5 and a 0. It's really easy if you multiply this one by 2 and this one by 2 in your head. 2 times 23 is 46. 2 times 5 is 10. Obviously, that will be 4.6. See? Much faster and easier even to do it in your head. Let's try this one here. 132 divided by 50. So double in your head. Double 132 is 264. Double 50 is 100. So 2 decimal places to the left. 2.64. Done and dusted. Double 44 is 88. Double 5 is 10. That will be 8.8. Let's do this one. Double 34 is 68. 1000. So obviously 3 decimal places to the left. 1, 2, 3. Note here. So it's 0.068. Done. Now let's put this into practice. Please pause the video and do these 4 questions. If you can do this in your head, you can do this in your head and just jot down the numbers. If you want to write it on a piece of paper for the first time, no problem, do that. But try and get this right. Don't worry about the speed at the beginning. Try and get them right and you can build up the speed with time. Let's check the answers. First one, let's double both of them in your head. 82 divided by 10, that's very easy. 8.2, just like that. So let's do this one. Double 72 is 144 divided by double 50 is 100. That will be 1.44. Done. Next one. Double 21 is 42. You can do this in your head or you can write it. Either way is fine. Either way, it's much faster than doing the long division method. That's the point. 42 divided by 1000 gives you 3 decimal places to the left here. 0.042. And look at the last one. It's dividing by 5000. It's the same thing really. Just double both of them. So double 34 would be 68. Double 5000 would be 10,000. So it's 4 jumps to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 empty jumps. So that will be 0. The 2 empty jumps, you put 2 zeros. 6, 8. Done. Now let's take this one step further. You can use the same concept to divide something by 25. Because dividing by 5, dividing by 25, dividing by 50, 500, these things are very common questions you get. Now, I can clearly see this 25 can be converted to 100 if I just times it by 4. But this is a fraction. So to keep it the same fraction, to make it an equivalent fraction, what should I do? Whatever I do to the denominator, do the same thing to the numerator. So 12 times 4 gives you 48. 25 times 4 is 100. The answer is 0.48, just like that. When you get used to it, guys, you can do this in your head. So let's do this one. 16 times 4. So double and double again. Double 16 is 32. Double 32 is 64. 64 divided by 100 is what? 0.64. Just like that. Now let's try a slightly trickier one. 115 divided by 25. Now times by 4 times by 4. 115 times 4. So double 115 is 230. Double 230 is 460. 460 divided by 100, very easily, the answer is 4.6. Done and dusted. Now, the long way of doing this is actually much difficult. I mean, look at it. Most people do this the hard way. Like this. 25. How many 25 is going to 11? None. How many 25 is going to 115? That is 4. 25 times 4 is 100. And then 115 take away 100 is 15. Then you can take a 0 and put a decimal dot. And then how many 25 is going to that? Now, you can do it like that. You get the same answer. But look at this one. All you need to do is multiply by 4 in your head, which is really easy. So I prefer the method on the left hand side over this one. Here are 4 questions for you to try. They start easy and they get a little harder towards the last question. Pause the video and give this a try. Now you don't need to do all of these in your head. Sometimes you might be able to do 1 and 2, maybe the first 3 in your head, and the last one you might need to just do times by 4 and then write the next 2 numbers. That's perfectly fine. That is still more reliable and way faster than the traditional method. So this is going to help you. Give this a try. And when you want to check the answer, press play. Question number 1. 11 divided by 25. So multiply 11 by 4. That's 44. Divided by 100. I know easily that is 0.44. Done. 12 divided by 25. So 12 times 4 or double 12, 24. Double 24, 48 divided by 100 is 0.48. This one, double 15, 30, double 30, 60. So what I do here, instead of timesing by 4, sometimes I can directly do it. Sometimes I just double and double again. It works, right? So 60 divided by 100, which is really easy, note 0.6 is the answer. Last one. Double and double again. Double 122 is 244. Double 244 is 488. Or you can do 4 times 2, 8, 4 times 2, 8, 4 times 1, 4, either way. But this denominator is 100 and what's the answer? 4.88. Done and dusted.